in the middle of all of that. Joining me now, Democratic Congressman from California, Brad Sherman, who spent some quality time on the floor during those 24 hours. That was you shouting back at Louis Gohmert, I think it was. Was it you?
Well, he interrupted my speech, as did quite a number of other Republicans as well. And they need to be willing to debate the issue and then vote on a bill. That's what we're sent here to do. You know, our first responders have shown incredible courage. The courage that's called upon from us is quite a bit less, but we are called upon to vote on bills and let our constituents know where we stand. And instead, Ryan is hiding his people, not calling upon them to vote yes or no.
Congressman, they called it a stunt. They said it was a waste of taxpayer money, and here, in fact, is Paul Ryan today in response to you.
This bill couldn't even get 50 votes in the United States Senate, let alone 60. Why is that? Why is it that this bill failed on a bipartisan basis in committee and this bill failed on a bipartisan basis in the Senate? Because in this country, we do not take away people's constitutional rights without due process.
All right, so he's saying that it failed miserably in committee, and that's why the vote didn't happen. Your response?
He brings up lots of bills that aren't going anywhere. He brings up bills that he knows will die in the Senate. But this is a case where the bill could have been improved on the floor of the House because we do need to protect people's civil liberties. If you're on the list, you need a system for getting yourself off the list. And that's important whether it's a do-not-fly list or a do-not-buy list or both, because you have a constitutional right to travel, and of course we have a Second Amendment. So we could have passed a better bill if Ryan had simply brought the bill up and allowed us to improve it.
Yeah, there were a bunch of options earlier this week. They all got shot down. Let me ask you this, though. If gun control is such an important issue, especially to Democrats, why didn't they pass it when you controlled all three branches of government?
Look, not every Democrat is willing to vote for common sense gun control or gun limitations, and
well, the majority are, and the Democrats were in charge. The latest poll shows at least 78% of Democrats amongst the American public are as well. So when you had control for 2009 to 2011, et cetera, in the House and the Senate and the office of the presidency, why wasn't this an important issue?
Because the word control is the focus of your question. We never had absolute control. In fact, we passed Obamacare with one vote to spare, and we did not have the votes. We tried. Now we need to elect a Congress in November that will be overwhelmingly in favor of common sense when it comes to gun safety. And I think we will do that. But if you have a situation where virtually every Republican is voting no and a few Democrats are voting no, then the bill isn't going to pass.
So talk to me a little bit, if you will, Congressman, about how this really changed the way in which we learned about what was going on last night, because you were periscoping this throughout. The cameras were shut off, but you felt, I guess, it was important for the American public to see what was going on.
Oh, absolutely. But what we should have been doing last night and last week is debating common sense gun laws. And we should have debated them not by being televised on Periscope, which, as you know, is low quality, but with the high quality regular C-SPAN cameras. The microphone should have worked. Republicans and Democrats should have been allotted time, not a situation where they're interrupting each other. And then we should have voted. That's the way Congress is supposed to work. Ryan will not let Congress work. He will not let us vote on a bill.
He disagrees with you wholeheartedly, as I know you know. He thought it was all a publicity stunt. We will see how this ends up. Congressman Sherman.
If he'd given us a vote last week, this wouldn't have happened this week.
All right, appreciate you being on The Real Story. Thank you. Another big story that happened today, another alert. Gunman opens fire inside a movie theater in Germany. Police respond quickly, killing the suspect. Fortunately and unbelievably, the shooter did not hurt anyone in the process. The attack recalls terrible memories of the movie theater massacre right here at home in Aurora, Colorado. That was already 4 years ago. German investigators now trying to find out why the gunman attacked the theater in Wernheim, an industrial